Hello. How you guys doing? It's your friend Moonhorse, as if you didn't know, by the weird way I start all my videos. Something wrong with me. Let's read a story. Are you ready to read a story? It's from our friend Deer. This is I dated an incel. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Let's start reading, shall we? Let's see where this tale goes. Hey to the celestial herd, it's your local neckbeard-thumping furry friend Deer. That's right, the same one from the Anthrocon story. Also, apologies for formatting and spelling in advance, I'm on mobile. I've brought you another tale, but I'm afraid this one isn't as harmless or lighthearted. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm already worried. So, I dated an incel for about 2 years, and yeah, he almost broke me. Oh, jeez, okay. When I was about 15, I met this guy on Instagram. He was very popular in the community we were both interested in. I can't get more specific for privacy's sake. And when he took notice of me, I was a bit starstruck. He brought me into his friend circles with all the other really popular people. He was a good friend. I was a lonely 15-year-old kid, so I trusted him, absolutely, and believed all the shit he told me. Even though his views on things are something that would make me recoil and hiss today. Yeah, this went on for about a year. He basically groomed me and made me feel special. Slowly starting to try and coax me into doing sexual things with him. Though always claiming that he would, quote, always respect my boundaries. Yeah, 3 guesses on if that was a lie. Oh, I'm mad already. This is gonna be a interesting one. After I turned 16, he told me that he loved me. I didn't love him, but I didn't want to lose my only close friend in the world, or the only one that I thought I had. I figured it wouldn't be different from our friendship now, so we would just say I love you to each other, right? Yeah, wrong. Once I agreed, the friendly 20-year-old I knew before vanished. He wanted my attention 24/7. He isolated me from everyone in my life, gaslit and manipulated me into thinking I was worthless, and that he was the only person who could ever care about me. I was an autistic kid in an abusive household who had no friends in school. How could I not believe him? Jesus fuck, man, I'm sorry. He treated me like shit, all that red pill rhetoric about how shitty women are, which I strongly disagree with, but I do not and did not identify as a woman. He ignored all that. And this homophobic and transphobic bullshit, invalidating my identity constantly. It was hell. He'd also abused me into sending him sexually explicit pictures and messages despite only being 16. And in the US, that makes me a child, unable to consent. I was also an undiagnosed/unsupported autistic child. I was not in the mindset to give consent at all, period. This went on for about 2 years. The abuse, the torment, the guilt, threatening to kill himself, etc. He even sent my nudes, reminder, I am a child, to others. Fuck. Finally, 6 months after I turned 17, I cut him out of my life. Or so I thought. He did a bunch of really fucked up things to try and get me to come back, including sending pictures of himself self-harming to a 10-year-old boy to send to me because I blocked him. This guy's a fucking piece of shit. But after 2 months, that died down. I have severe CPTSD afterwards. But I started to try to move on with my life. Cut to almost 3 years later, shortly after my 19th birthday. I'm doing much, much better. Attending college, seeing a therapist, taking ADHD medicine, and with 2 beautiful partners. I'm polyamorous, and everything is going great. I'm finally starting to really recover. And that is when he decides he wants to walk back into my life. He found me on Instagram and tried to tell me that we should be friends again. I rightfully flipped my shit. And then he had the audacity to ask me why I was being such a bitch about something that, quote, happened so long ago. Long story short, he caught a block from me real fucking quick. Now cut to present day, November 2019. I needed to make a Facebook for my business, so my first act after making the account was to find his profile in order to block it. What I wasn't prepared for is what I found. He died about 2 months prior. I'm still processing all this. I'm torn between being so happy that he's gone, that he can never hurt anyone again, never hurt me again, and I wasn't his only victim, and grieving that this person I used to care about once upon a time is gone. I suppose I'll get all that sorted out eventually. I'm going to keep on living, though. I'm going to keep moving forward and reaching for the future, despite the memories of him that would lay on me like a weighted blanket if I let them. But I won't. Unfortunately, I will never see justice. Not in the traditional sense. But that's okay. I'm going to make peace with all this, and sharing my story here is the first step. To you, Raymond, congratulations. You have reaped what you've sown, and now you're 6 feet under. I'm going to keep living, and that's proof that I've always been stronger than you. And to you, dear reader, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my tale. If you or anyone that you love is being abused, please, please, please find help and reach out. I promise there is someone who will listen. And don't forget to love each other. Love dear. P.S. Don't worry, this tale does actually have a happy ending after all. I'm still here. Wow. That is... Holy shit, that's a fucking hell of a story, man. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. That's fucked up, and some people are fucking horrible. But I am so glad that you are in a much better place and moving on to much better and more wonderful things. Shit. I really don't know what else to say. That guy's a fucking asshole. I will say that. And I know there's this whole thing about, like, you know, you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. It's like, no, when you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole. It's just how it is. And he fucking absolutely, you know, was that. Bottom line. There's no, you know, ifs, ands, or buts. He's a fucking prick. He's a horrible person. And, yeah, here we are. I feel bad for our friend Deer. But do I feel bad for this guy? Raymond or whatever? No, not really. No. And if that makes me heartless or somehow bad, okay, sure. But you don't get to abuse a fucking minor and still expect sympathy from me. That's just, that ain't how that works, Holmes. Sorry, dude. This has been a hell of a story, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. But yes, remember, much like Deer said, you are always loved. Everybody in this community, I love you all so very much. You guys are fucking incredible, and I hope you all have a wonderful whatever time of day it is. You're not alone. There's always somebody who cares about you. And if nobody else, remember that I care about you. And I'm a unicorn, so therefore you're fucking awesome. It's transitive property. It has to be. It's a rule. Don't question it. It just is. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all, and goodbye!